what tends to happen is that we tend to fall in love with the wrong version of them. After 2 or 3 months is when people actually start to show you who they are, when you're first getting to meet them. After 2 or 3 months, they show you their compulsions, they show you their dark side, they show you their flaws, and the way that it comes out is because they just get comfortable with you. You see, people are polite to strangers, but the more they get to know you, the more comfortable they get, the more rude they become. They become more comfortable around you. So that's why after 2 or 3 months is when you start to see how psychotic they are, how inconsistent they are. Like, time will tell you their story. The problem is that do not be fooled by how they look. Do not be fooled by the impression that you initially had of them. Like, some people come across as they're not manipulative. They come across as weak and incapable of taking care of themselves. You try to help them, and then they use that emotional vulnerability as a way to manipulate you, as a way to gain power over you. And if you just keep assuming that they're weak and helpless, you're not going to notice how much power and control they have over you through their weakness. You should continually update that. People genuinely, and I think these are the most toxic people. People who use their problems, their vulnerabilities as a way to gaslight you and control you and guilt you into submission. That's why even when you get to know people, within the first 2 or 3 months, you have to be willing to eject. Because a lot of the times, after a month or 2 or 3, or after they know how much you like them, that's when they start showing their real side. After they know that you emotionally depend on them, after they know that you have invested a lot of emotions on them and that you're not willing to leave, that's when they begin to show you their true self. Once they know you are dependent on them. And what does that say? It shows you how they deal with power. Unfortunately, with people, you could fall in love with someone, and they'll just, and once you do that, they'll start showing you another side. And unfortunately for you, you have no other choice but to walk away. If you stay in that situation, you're asking to get fucked. You're asking to get played. You have to learn the art of detaching yourself, like almost as though you're detaching a limb that's cancerous. Even though it's your limb, even though it's gonna hurt, you have to detach it. Some people are literally create cancer cells within us. And that's the tricky part, is that you could know someone for 2 or 3 months. For 2 months. And something magical happens after like 2 or 3 months, that you just start seeing another side. Or maybe, initially when you get to know people, the high of the chemistry, the high of the newness, tends to blind us from their negative traits, right? And we all can sense how that makes sense, right? Like, that makes a lot of sense to feel to ignore their negative trait. Evolutionarily, that's perfect, right? That's how humans sort of get together, right? It's not a logical thing, but this creates blind spots. And this is the part that, like, I was talking to a client, and she told me that everything was perfect, but after like 4 months, the guy just started being inconsistent. He started canceling. He started being an asshole to her. Started having arguments for no reason, and she was like, I don't know why he's acting this way. It's not him. I'm like, no, it's him. You're just getting to know him now, finally. And that's the part that confuses people. It's like they want to believe in what they saw initially. You as a human being have a need to believe. But you gotta understand, they also have a need to hide certain parts, right? They know that there are parts of them that are not socially acceptable, so they try their hardest to hide it from you. And it's your job to detect it. It's their job to hide it, and it's your job to be able to detect the bullshit. And if you're not good at detecting other people's dark side, at detecting other people's emotional weaknesses and emotional vulnerabilities. And I don't mean emotional weakness as a way to manipulate them, but if you understand that this person has no impulse control, that's an emotional weakness that you don't want to be close to, that you want to stay away from them. Those are the types of things you want to be aware of, those emotional vulnerabilities. Because those emotional vulnerabilities will eventually end up attacking you and hurting you in the long run. It's best to stay away from people like that, because nothing good happens. All right? Anyways, people, this happened to me. This happened to me many times, and it sucks when you work so hard with someone to work it out for like a month or so, and they don't really, and you end up finding out that they're narcissists, or that they're selfish, or that they're like emotionally stupid, or even like IQ wise they're like really really not there. Like you know, I hate to judge people who have low IQs, you know what I'm saying? I sound elitist, but it's true. Like if you have low IQ, like that's problematic. That really is problematic. You know, they forget, like, anyways, man, it's crazy, man. Because I met people and I thought they were a certain way, and after I got to know them, I realized they weren't, and I was faced with a tough decision. And that's what we had. That's why people try to hide it, because they know once you emotionally invest, it's hard to be honest with yourself about their nature. So they take advantage of that. It's like guys with small dicks, right? They try to get you to fall in love so that once they show you their mini-me, you have no other choice but to stay, right? And so they try to get you to emotionally invest in their light side so that when they show you their dark sides, you can't leave because you're already addicted to them. Fuck that shit. Develop a meditation practice. Develop emotional resilience, and this will help you stay away from people like that and break it off before you start to get more emotionally entangled. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and I'll see you guys later. All right, if you guys enjoy these videos about stoicism, dating, relationships, self-help, moving up in life, I would recommend you guys check out some of my courses that I have for sale. These courses are courses for men and women. For example, Nice Girl, Nice Guy is a course about how to become more assertive. Natural Chemistry is a course for women that I have on how to develop strong relationships. Dark Game is a controversial course that I have for guys on how to attract women in their life and keep it. It's not as dark as it seems, but we do talk about some dark psychology in here. Psychological Game of Attraction is a course that we made for women who are single. And as you see, we have a course about how to develop charisma. Emotional Mastery, which is a course about how to develop a meditation practice and how to improve your emotional life, to become more resilient, to not let rejection hit you so hard, to be able to bounce back from failure. I have a course called Nice Guy, which is a course for guys who are single and guys who want to be able to develop more assertiveness training, right? Most of these courses come at $99. And there you can also purchase the bundle where you guys can purchase all of the courses in one go at a discounted rate, right? We have a bundle for women and a bundle for men. So click in the description down below to check them out. You can browse around and see the courses that you like. And if you don't like them, you guys can ask for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll give you guys the money back, okay? And in fact, we actually have a new one for women right now we're developing. It's called The Feminine Woman. So if you're a woman watching, this course is specifically to help women become more feminine, to embrace their feminine while embracing their masculine energy. And I'm actually going to make a course for that, like that for men, which is called the Masculine Man, which is a course on how to develop masculinity and develop masculine energy, to attract women in your life, to attract business success in your life, to be able to be better socializing, to read people better. It's truly an all-around course. So if you guys want to check out those courses, click on the description down below where it says purchase the courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.